Hey guys, this is Troy with Dream Car Custom. This is our new design C5 C6 Lambo vertical door kit, and we're going to be doing an instructional video today of how to install it. And we're going to be using a C6 Corvette 2005. It doesn't matter, this is the same installation for the C5 also. So before we get started, just let me give you a little info about Dream Car Custom. We're a restoration shop, 15 years in business, and for the last 4 years we've been building vertical door kits for the Corvettes. And we started with the C3 and then the C4, and just give you this little showing of what we have here. And people ask us, do y'all build them, or do you order them, or China build them, or what? We build these in-house. As you can see, only thing we do is we have a water jet company that cuts out our patterns, and then we take these patterns and we turn them in, you know, this is a raw one here, hadn't been painted, then we turn them into these. We do all the welding, drilling, assembly, everything here in Savannah, Georgia. So this is American made. There's no China parts in this stuff. So anyways, other than the lift supports, I think they're made here in China. I know they're strong arm, here in USA. I know they're strong arm, and I do think they say made in the USA. Yep, right there on there, made in the USA. Okay, it's all American made stuff. This kit is our new design, like I said, for the C5 C6 Corvette, and the differences in this kit and as in other kits out there on the market is our kit works just like your hinges. So give you an example, the hinges you have on your car right now this is one of the hinges, and it opens, you know, swivels around a point here, opens and closes just like that, correct? Well, we did the identical same thing. It swivels. The height here is the same as the height here is the same as the height here. Same thing with down here. So it swivels on the same pivot point as your car hinges now. They're in the exact same location, everything. So what your door is bolted to this part. So when your door opens, the outside of the door, it swivels. The door goes inside the fender. So your fender's going to be here. The door turns inside the fender. So that lip on your door you don't cut off, because it goes inside the fender. Then the door opens up. Now the kits out there now is there's a totally different system. The hinge is back in behind the fender, underneath the fender, so it has to swing way out like this. So it comes straight out, so it opens outside the fender. So they have to cut that 1/2 inch lip all the way up your door. You have to cut that off so the door missed the fender and come out. Then it goes up. Well, we designed a much narrower kit on the same axis as your original hinges, so it swings inside the fender. This kit is not a universal kit. It only works on the C5 and C6 Corvette. The only difference between the C5 and C6 Corvette are the bolt holes. There's extra bolt holes in the C5. This is a C5 kit here. There's extra bolt holes. The C6, they're just opposite. So we add them. What we'll probably do is just end up doing all 4 holes down here for the C5 and C6. So the kit will be different, and the bolt pattern for the door is opposite as the C6. So there's a little difference, but the actual kit, the installation, everything is identical. It works the same. Swivels inside the fender. Also, on this kit, you don't take off the fender. The fender is not in the way at all. You don't have to take off the fender at all. Now, I'm not saying you can't. Some people can, but I don't see the purpose in taking the fender off. There's no reason to take the fender off. So, anyways, the other kits you use is there's a brace right in this area, right behind the fender, that when you use their kit, it's so big behind there, you have to cut that brace out. And there's couple bolts up here that get in the way. You have to grind those down. Also, on the driver's side, there's the windshield washer fluid bottle. You have to move that over a couple inches because it gets in the way. None of that. is done with this kit. So direct bolt on, you don't cut any, drill in, remove anything other than take the door off, take your hinges off, mount our kit on the base plate, mount this piece to the door, and then all you do is you bring the two pieces together like this, swing it down, drop the door in place, and then your kit's on. Your door's on, your kit. Now, then you're bolted up and everything. Then you got to adjust it. So we'll go over that in just a minute. Alright, I hope you can see this. This is in 2005 C6 Corvette. We're putting vertical door kits on it. It's our new kit from Dream Car Customs. It's a new design where you don't have to remove the fender. You don't have to cut the door. They call it rolling the door, but what they do is there's a lip inside here. If you can see this, down inside here there's a lip on the door about a half inch that you have to cut off on the other kits, not ours. You don't have to remove none of that. So we're going to start the process and show you how long and what is involved in putting on our vertical door kit for the C6 Corvette. The first thing we're going to do is make sure you roll down your windows in the car, definitely both sides, and then unplug your battery. Undo the battery, negative side, lift that off to the side, and pop open the doors. Pull that light over here. Light's terrible in here. Alright, we're in the side of the car, and this is the driver's side. There's 4 bolts holding the, hope you can see this, 4 bolts, the 2 top ones and the 2 bottom ones that hold the door on to the pillar post. So what I want to do is remove those 4 bolts. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. You'll have somebody help hold the door outside. Put a little box or something underneath your car down here at the bottom. Put a little box there. That box there, I do that because in case the door falls or something, you got something for it to land on. Alright, we're going to remove those 4 bolts right down inside there, and we'll be pulling the door off. And when you get the door off, it's best to place it somewhere, and we got one of these little contraptions, but you can use just about anything. Just make sure that you cover it in something so the door won't get scratched. Alright, we're getting ready to take this off. There you are. 13 millimeter size bolts. The head is 13 millimeters. The actual shank itself is 8 millimeters. So pull all 4 of those off and we'll remove the door. But before we pull those off, see this boot here? Got to pull this boot apart out of here. You can pull it out both ways. And then the wiring in there, there's 2 harnesses. Just unplug those. We'll do that first. To get this apart, you just pull it out. It's no big deal. Just pull it out here, and then you do it the same way on this other side back here. Just pull it and it'll pop out. Alright, once you pull the boot out from this side, there's wire stuck back in behind here. You have to fight with it a little bit, but you can get it out. And see, once you get it out, the connection is right there. So undo this connection, and then the door will be unplugged from the frame. Okay, I've unplugged this, and there's a little lever here. You mash my thumb is to pull it loose, and there's one right here on this one. See it? So right there, mash it, pull it. Hard to do one-handed. Put the camera down for a second. All right, we got both connections undone. The door there. So this is the door. That's back in the frame. You can just leave it right there until you get the door off. It'll put it out of the way. Won't hurt to leave that just like that.